Hi, everybody. It's your favorite girl, Elena, here to play your favorite water witch, Remy.
Hi, guys. My name is Kyle. I play Oswald.
Hi, I'm Britton, and I play Michael.
Hi, I'm Allie. I play River, and I will also be your game goddess. Let's get this show started. So last episode was episode 69. Nice.
Woo!
That is exactly what I named that episode. So you're welcome, everybody. You're also welcome that there is a movie called Nice. So I was able to do that.
God, I can't wait until we get to episode 420.
If we
What episode are we on? Because that's like 400 away.
70!
It says 70 at the top of your screen.
I don't pay attention.
I know it because I was on the other side of Zencaster like a week ago with Double DM Pod, and I was just like, oh, this is what it looks like on their side.
Did you actually call me?
Yes!
We had to solve the mystery of the missing Kyle poop chaser.
Yeah.
So, last episode, I'm remembering now, last episode, you all got dolled up for this banquet. You got your new house to live in via Airbnb. This one wasn't a BDSM one. Good job, Remy. And you just look, you found like the perfect dresses, the perfect outfits, and Michael made Remy blush and have a huge windstorm. And that's where we left off. However, that is not where we are staying. Right now is the night before the banquet that everyone's setting up for. And everyone's sleeping, getting ready, making sure their energy is up for tomorrow. And Remy, while you're sleeping, you find yourself in a very similar situation. But you haven't been here for close to a year now. It seems like it's all dark to begin with, and everything sort of shifts into this white room where you see a very familiar man wearing his Louis Vuitton suit with his smirk on his face, with his strawberry blonde hair swept back because we were never actually given a full description of Peter, so I am giving him one now. Peter has a very angular chin and has a strawberry blonde hair that's always swept back, whether by gel or he always seems very put together. He is a little bit more muscular than your average. Let's say Peter looks around 35 years old. That does not mean that he is 35 years old. He is a dream weaver and he was made by a god. And he sports the Louis Vuitton suit very well. And he looks at you and rests his chin on his hand and he goes, "Hello, Remy. It's been a while."
Okay, Allie, I dare you once to not make a hot villain. Okay?
No.
Just one time.
I have
for
one.
me.
No.
For me. Just make a non-hot villain.
It's Astoria. She is the non-hot villain. She looks like a Karen.
Okay, good. Finally.
Astoria is like 55 and is not aging well. So, okay, yeah. So he's just looking at you. I mean, how else? You were expecting Peter not to be hot. He was trying to seduce you. What the fuck? He was looking at you, Remy. He was just like,
when did he
Remy.
try to seduce me?
Was that not what? Did I misread that entire situation? Because I was pretty sure that's where James was going with that.
No, he was trying to get me to come over to his side because he was luring me over with, like, we have your mom. She's alive.
See, I felt that more of sexy time, but also we have your mother.
Ew, gross. That's a double entendre I definitely would not have enjoyed. The implications of that are really weird.
He looks at you and goes, "Hello, Remy. How have you been?"
Okay, am I standing up or am I like in a bed in the dreamscape, like still snuggled
You
up?
are standing up. You are not in bed.
Damn it. Damn it. I'll just be like, I'll look at him and I'll just be like, Peter, if you keep interrupting me like this, I'm going to have to go to bed a lot earlier in order to get my beauty sleep.
Oh, honey, don't you know you don't need any more beauty sleep?
Says the man who has some crinkles around his eyes.
That's called aging, love. Normally, a lot of girls your age actually like it.
I don't see it. Kind of reminds me of a raisin.
Interesting. So, I heard from a few little birds, my birds. You're in my area. Will I see you tomorrow night?
Probably not. You know, I have more important things to do than, try to talk or at least converse with megalomaniacs with Napoleon syndrome.
I don't think Napoleon syndrome quite works for me, seeing as I am 6'4", but you can go
Yeah, but
on.
you could be compensating for something else that might be, and then she does the little itty-bitty gesture. Oh, something tiny.
I promise you I'm not.
If you prove it, that's kind of sexual harassment.
That's why I'm not proving it to you, because you obviously don't want it.
No. Sorry, I don't like them old and wrinkly.
Can you do a deception check on that, you saying you're not going to be there?
Sure.
Thank you.
What is my deception?
I know how much you love me for that.
Well, you'll probably know. I got a 2 on the die and I have a +8, so a 10. It was a very, in the middle lie. Because Remy doesn't want to go, but she's going anyway. Very on brand.
Yeah. So, he looks over at you. He goes, so, since you're not going to be there, will any of your friends be there? Since you're not.
I'm not in charge of them. You think I know about their day-to-day planners? Why don't you go up into their heads and look in through their little schedule book?
Their little schedule book. Your head's just much more interesting.
Why? Because I like Judge Judy?
No.
Well, then you interrupted me from a very good Judge Judy dream.
You were just dreaming about
Judge Judy.
A trial that happened in 2022 between an actor and his abusive wife, Remy.
No, I was dreaming about Judge Judy yelling at a giant turd that was red for some reason.
Okay. So, I'll see you tomorrow night then. It was a good talk. I just wanted to make sure.
Okay, bye! Next time, maybe bring a gift!
It's funny that you mentioned bring a gift, Remy. Because when you wake up, there is a pretty golden bangle on your wrist.
I feel violated.
All right, next morning.
I take it off and I throw it. I don't want it.
Allie's job is just to hard flirt with Remy and see what sticks.
Hard flirt with me and make me uncomfortable because I don't know how to flirt when I know someone's actively flirting with me. I'll just drink my Chipotle lemonade in peace.
You see, at least mine was really straightforward today, or else I would not have known.
Listen, when I know that someone is actively flirting with me, I have no idea of how to respond. But if I'm being whoop-de-doo, la-de-da, I will have no idea. Like, honestly. Like, if you keep it very low-key and not make it known that you're trying to be flirty, I will have no idea that you're flirting with me, and I will act like a normal human being.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I don't even know when I'm being flirted with.
Like, no, like, I don't know either, but it's when it's, like, super obvious. Is when I'm like, Adoy! Like, hello! I'm just like, well, this is awkward.
Okay. So, is the next day. Yay!
The bangle in the trash.
Are you going to tell anybody what happened? Are we going to play this game again?
Well, I mean, like, nothing really happened, so I'll just say, like, Peter visited me in the middle of the night and gave me a weird bangle. Is it off my wrist? Like, can it physically...
Yeah, you took it off.
Okay, good. I was hoping it wasn't going to be one of those things where it'd be like, and then it magically comes back onto your wrist.
No, you took it off. It was just a gift. There wasn't anything weird with it.
Kind of turns to Shade and is like, she had another sex dream with Peter.
You see Remy immediately, just because of that sound I just made, you see Remy just spit coffee out her nose.
I point and I yell, confirmation!
Why would you say something like that? He's not even that conventionally attractive.
But you admit he's attractive. You said not conventionally attractive, but that means that you think he's attractive, period.
Only because he's got the beaver swift, and every woman swoons for a beaver swift.
He's got a beaver sweep?
Yeah.
That's so bad.
That's how Allie described it, so that's how I see it.
No, and I said his hair was back, meaning it looked like one of the pompadour.
Oh, so he's pulling, as I thought, an Ace Ventura.
A Carlisle Cullen, if you will.
Wait, is it the Ace Ventura when he has like the horns for hair?
Yes.
That's amazing.
That's in that movie. No, but like I'm thinking of like not like actual like the horn hair, but like you know that like Ace Ventura like pompadour swoop.
Yes,
That's it. When she said his hair is pulled back in a nice little swoop, I was like Ace Ventura, baby.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about. I just put a GIF in the chat.
But to continue on,
as you have everything I told you before written down for your power, correct, Elena?
Yes, I have written down just in case I need to repeat that I have, where was it? That I can change other people. It lasts up to 4 rounds. Or anytime when it's on my turn, I have to roll an insight and I have to be 18. I will get exhausted after 2 hours of using this.
Sweet.
Unless there's anything else you would like to add.
No, I just forgot how many rounds because I was writing what I was going to do for this at work today.
Now, this is shit for my powers. Of course I'd write this stuff down.
Okay, cool. So, as you tell everybody that, River looks at you and just goes, why is he only go in your head?
I don't know. He said it was interesting. I mean, when he came in, I was having a dream about Judge Judy and a turd, so.
It's because they're fucking.
Oh, got it.
I turn to Oswald and I'm just like, shut up and go look at your shoulder blades.
Shade at me.
I put my arm around Shade and just kind of like cross my legs. I assume we're sitting down.
Yeah, Shade shimmying.
Yeah, I put my arm around Shade and like cross my legs, and then I'm like, at least I have shoulder blades to look at.
And then I look at him and I'm like, the world is my oyster. I can look at whomever shoulder blades I want.
Why did
Cough,
I think you...
Peter, cough.
Why did I think you were about to say the world is your shoulder blades? Why did I think that's where you were headed?
Because the world is her shoulder blades.
I look at River and I'm just like, that would have been a lot better have said.
Okay, so time to get ready, I guess, because something tells me, Remy, you aren't going to be a small amount of time.
I narrow my eyes and I'm just like, that is a correct assumption and I'm choosing to ignore it.
All right, thank you. Thank you for at least allowing you to say that I am indeed correct.
This one time and one time only, you are correct.
All right, cool. You're going to wear that hot little red number for Michael, yeah?
I
Michael
so much want to punch her in the face.
What?
I so much want to punch River in the face, but I'm choosing not
such
to.
a shit-eating grin right now.
I'm choosing not to. I'm choosing not to punch her in the face. I'm making the adult decision, and I'm not going to punch her in the face.
River gives you a fist pump back, Oswald. As the day goes on, night goes on, everybody starts getting ready for the banquet. If you want to remind our listeners what you are wearing, whoever wants to go first. All right, Harry Potter snake.
I do have one thing, though.
Yes.
I still have that microphone-looking thing.
You do? Do you wanna talk about that? You wanna think about that?
Yeah, the butt plug.
The butt plug. It's not butt plug.
Yes.
It's not flared. It's not flared. It looks like a tap light. It's
I
not.
remember the butt plug.
I just was going through my notes. I was like, oh yeah, I still have that, don't I?
Actually,
Yeah, you do.
if it doesn't have a flared base, it's probably more of an Oni egg.
It's in the shape of a tap light, and I don't know how else.
Okay, so then now it's more of a butt plug.
How is it more of a butt plug if it's in the shape of a tap light? A tap light's like a flat dome.
Flat dome? Then that's an Well, an Oni egg's more in the shape of an egg. This is more like instead now it is now a breast implant.
Yep. It's a breast implant. There we go.
Michael, I need you to give me an investigation check on this this dome, not a butt plug.
It's a breast implant.
The breast implant. The breasticle.
Investigation. Oh my god. Can somebody do this shit for me? Jesus.
No, it's you. It's on you. It's on you, baby boy.
Come on, new
Elena,
dice. Wormwood dice do not fail me.
Oh, did you actually get the Wormwood dice finally?
Yes, I did. 13.
All right, so you're looking at it. Frank is behind you, just sort of looking at it with you, and she's like beep 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 beep, and he's kind of like annoying you a bit. Frank is no help. Frank is just being obnoxious. And so he's just like running around your head, but also just like looking at the dome and then just like flying around your head. And you just like feel like the little dots of like a little like what feels like a speaker system, and it has pretty much a flat bottom on it. You don't really know what this is yet.
So would you call it a flared base?
No, it's a flat bottom. Look up a fucking tap light, you fucking monster.
That's why we're saying it's a breast implant now.
I'm just saying. You know?
Shit.
Actually, I would like for us to rename it the breasticle vestibule.
Hold on, the breasticle vestibule?
Guys,
Yes.
okay, do you
I
know
have to
those
define vestibule
stupid,
for a second.
those
Hold on.
stupid dome cameras that you see whenever you're in the mall, whenever you're in a school? Those stupid fucking things are on the ceiling. That's
Oh my
what
god,
the
you're
fucking
talking
looks
about the booby lights?
like. Yes, the movie lights.
A vestibule is an antechamber, hall, or lobby next to the outer door of a building. So no,
What
it's
is
not.
this podcast?
It's not a vestibule.
It It would be a vestibule because technically it's carrying something.
But it's not an open room. A vestibule is literally a room in a building.
Okay,
You don't know what the fuck this thing is. You don't know what the fuck this thing is. Your investigation was too low. Let's move on, motherfuckers.
This is the night we finally broke Allie.
She's already had a hard day, so like coming into this was a bad decision.
Now I think I know why James left.
No, I just have more. I'm stronger than James because I'm a woman.
We broke him so easily.
Okay. No, you don't know what the fuck this is. It just looks like a black plastic booby, I guess. I don't know what the fuck to do anymore.
Plastic would be a correct assumption. Latex is more its style.
It's not latex. I leave the Zencaster. I leave. This podcast is sponsored by Zencaster.
I feel like we should change the name of this podcast to like Roll Initiative, because every single time we enter this podcast, it's a battle. Honestly,
there's so many big fucking personalities.
Diced up initiative roll.
Okay.
I'm trying so hard to rate it in, Allie. I'm trying very hard for you.
All right. Well, guess what? You get to have more fun when you're at the actual party, so it's fine. But no, you don't know. You don't know what the fuck this is. It's just a weird plastic dome, and that's all we're going to say. That's the end of it, because we will get back to it later.
Is he doing this out and about, or is he doing this in like a private room?
Out and about? Are you holding the black titty?
Yes, I am holding it.
Okay, because I think I saw him with it before, right? Is this the thing I saw you with before, or was that the listed name?
Oswald. I think Oswald saw it. I don't know if you saw it.
Can I do an investigation or whatever it was?
Sure, you can do an investigation on it if you want to take it from Michael.
Yeah, I will just, not even ask him. I'll just fucking take it. And just I see that he's struggling with it and just like turning it all which way to figure out what's going on, and I'm just like
upside a table or something.
Yeah. You're like raising it up to like slam it on a table to figure out what it does.
Oswald, give me an investigation with advantage, actually.
Okay. Do I dice this or do I roll 20 this? I think
that's on you.
First roll was a 10. Second roll was an 8, so I got an 18.
18. All right, let's.
How many times do I slam it on the table?
At least
18
2
times.
18 times, and then it turns on.
All right,
and then we see Peter showering, and Remy turns red.
Oh, he was right. It is big. I'm sorry. I've been reading a lot of smut.
Jesus Christ.
I'm sorry. I'm starting another podcast called Thirst Things Thursday. It's just a smutty book club podcast.
Plug. Hey, if Amber and Chrissy decide to, pay us, maybe we'll toot their horn in the mid-roll.
It's gonna be my podcast.
You should rename that podcast to Flared Base.
The book club
or
with the
breasticle vestibule.
Yeah, because that's the that's the boob room. So that actually works.
I just like that it rhymes, Kyle. Come on.
I know, but still, you're saying boob room.
Okay, Oswald. So you go to touch it, and you notice Pearl is snaking up your leg, and when you touch it, you hit something, and it goes, and it starts turning like blue when you connect the Bluetooth, and like it's the Bluetooth blue color.
Oh yeah, it just like slowly blinks, kind of irritatingly.
Yeah, and then you start hearing doot, 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 doot.
I kind of hold it up and I'm like, I might have just turned on a bomb.
I need everyone.
Oh, good.
Oh Lord, what did I do? See,
I think I did turn on a bomb.
I need everybody to give me an agility roll.
It's a bomb.
I'm not in the room.
Okay, you don't have to give me one then.
I was
Can I-
getting ready.
I get a plus
Canonically.
4.
Actually, then Shade wouldn't be in the room either. It'd just be River and Zach. So let's be honest here. Okay.
The
you know,
dice.
I have a thing that I can just do.
Oh, is it like one of those like paladin things where you like jump in front of someone and you take some of the blast for them?
I mean, I got a nat 20.
My power is a force field.
That's true.
So one of those things I described.
But you're not sure this is coming, so I'm not going to give you that force field action, my friend. You're not sure what the fuck this is.
Oh, but
I got a nat 20 plus 4. So.
Oh,
okay,
but
Oswald. Okay.
I also have my animal senses. And one of the ones that I have is senses of danger. I can sense danger.
Okay, so in that senses of danger, you can look at the little dome. I'm going to keep calling it a fucking dome because I have nothing else to call this now. You hear click,
The ceiling
click,
titty.
click, 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 and all of a sudden, these little darts fly out in every direction.
Oh, fuck.
good.
And when the darts fly out, surprisingly, everybody's saved.
Oh, good. Can I pick up one of the darts and look at it, like, intently? Like, I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Sure. The moment you pick one up, Oswald, your fingers get very numb.
I didn't pick it up by the fucking point.
No, it doesn't fucking matter.
This is the revenge we were looking for.
Yeah, like, okay, I pick up the dart, but I like absolutely stab the shit out of my hand doing it.
I'm telling you that you stabbed. I'm telling you it was coated in something. You fucking asshole. I can't
All right,
do this.
well, I drop it and I say, okay, good thing we didn't get hit by those because my hand is numb.
It does have a very No, Michael wasn't here. Actually, Michael might have smelled this. I need Oswald and Michael to give me an insight check. I'm not sure how good your insight is, Michael.
Yeah, decent. It's not broken. What is that? I can't read. Oh, okay. Oh, that's an 18 on the dice. I can't read it. That's an 18, right? Yeah, 18. So 23 total.
Okay. Oswald?
What am I rolling?
I fucking hate you. Insight.
I got a kind of important text. Right?
Was it titties?
That's a 23 total.
It better have been some solicited pick that you
Yeah,
asked
sure.
for.
Better have been some titties.
I wish.
Thighs.
Who in my life would send me that? As much as I would love it.
If I was allowed to, I would.
I feel like it would just
You
be a pity
basically
kitty because
sent it-
like I
You
haven't
sent
seen
it
any
to
in a
all
while.
of Twitter. You sent your titties all of Twitter the other day. So, it smells like it has a very familiar fragrance to it. Michael, you would have known this from your background. You recognize the scent. Your animal instincts are very good at picking up these little things now. And Oswald, you remember this scent from the gun that Xander and Zeke had when they went to go capture River. And since it made your fingers numb almost immediately, it's safe to say that this was probably the mutant suppressant darts.
Interesting. So this is in Astoria again.
Well,
not a gun.
Jake worked for Astoria,
Yeah.
so Jake from State Farm.
Jake from Astoria.
He wears a red shirt and khakis.
Khakis. All right. So now
What are
that
you
you
wearing,
figure,
Jake from State Farm? Khakis.
Khakis.
all right. Well, now that you know what that is, I need to ask you guys some questions for tonight, and then you guys can remind everybody what you're wearing for the banquet.
Okay.
Is Frank coming, Michael?
No.
Okay.
He's not
Oswald.
risking anything.
No.
Is Pearl coming?
Pearl is, but she's gonna like do her best to hide.
Okay. So Pearl is
Somewhere on
coming,
me.
but hiding in your suit.
Yeah.
Cool. Jira, I'm saying, is not coming because he is the size of an alligator.
No, and I'm gonna say right now that that's gonna take me. It takes me like a good 45 minutes to tell him why he can't come,
Oh.
and like help him understand why.
Well, that just makes me sad now. Now I wanted you to bring him.
He's like a puppy, you know. It's like when you leave the house for the day. You have to, you like,
Oh my
you know,
God,
you
yeah.
look at your puppy and you're like, okay, now I'm leaving, and this is why.
I know.
Gotta be a good boy.
Yeah,
I know. It's
it's
so
in the house.
That's how I am with all of my animals now at this point. My fucking zoo.
Okay. So, what is everybody wearing to the banquet? Who's
I
first?
feel like Elena's going to take the longest to explain, so you should go first.
Okay, then. I see how it is.
Am I wrong?
I love how sassy everybody is tonight.
So, Remy is going to be wearing a very long red dress. It has a slit up the side, and it's not like it's like those like tank top sleeves. It's like the only real way that I can describe it, where it looks nice and classy, and it's low cut in the front, it's low cut in the back. She's wearing a nice set of red strappy heels. She's has her hair in a side bun with a really nice like goldeny flowery piece as like an accessory to hold it all in there. She's wearing some nice dangly, looks like leafy earrings. She has a nice gold clutch, and then she has this really pretty like smoky eye, golden eye makeup, and then this really matte, deep red lipstick. Was that short enough for you, Kyle?
I feel like there's more.
No, that's it.
No.
I just looked at my mood board. That was it.
You have a mood board?
Yeah, for the whole outfit.
All right, who's next?
Oh, and then the tinsel stuff is still in her hair.
Yeah,
so it looks
it
really
is.
pretty.
Who's next?
Not me, because I'm Googling casual party wear. So
All
I can
right.
figure
Oh,
Well,
out
it's
what
not casual, it's formal,
It's
but
going
that's
to
fair.
be completely different than what you described the last time we were here.
I'm letting you know. I'm looking up goth party wear for men.
Kyle, you already had a suit chosen by Shade.
I think you got something that matched the color that she was wearing.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got it. You had it like blue to match her hair because her hair is midnight blue now.
That's
The tie
right. You
was
wanted
blue.
to match her hair color. That was really cute.
Yeah, the tie was blue, but everything else was black. I'm pretty sure, like black shirt, black jacket.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I think
no.
that's how she had her hair. Was that River when they was
River
like
has her hair
two-tone.
split right now where it's half black, half
two-tone,
purple.
two-tone.
And Zach has a purple tie to match her eyes because he's cute like that. But she hasn't like talked to Zach about like what's going on in his head, and he's just like, I'm just going to do this until she says she likes me. Like true adults.
Perfect. Actually, more like high school students.
Yeah, that's why I was being sarcastic.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Oh shit! I just realized I didn't level up. Oh, okay.
Okay. And so River is wearing kind of like a two-piece where it's sort of like a black crop top and then a long like almost tulle like black skirt. She has a slit in that skirt, and her hair is up in. It's kind of hard because her hair is like a little bit more bobby, so she can't really do like an updo, but it's like in like loose beachy waves, and she has like a little bit more makeup on she normally does, more winged eyeliner rather than her more natural look. And Shade is wearing, I believe it's a very tiny like red cocktail dress, and yeah, that's right, with like black chunky heels. And Michael, what are you wearing?
Michael is wearing a 3-piece suit with a red undershirt, a vestment that is more akin to a corset with red pinstripes going down the sides of it, and red shoes, dress shoes.
That's fine. You could just say dress shoes.
Yeah. And a red handkerchief in his pocket.
So everyone listening might be like, well, why are we doing this if Remy's just going to disguise them anyways? I'm going to give you a hint, listeners. There's only so much that Remy can do when it comes to disguising her party. It's going to take a lot out of her. So when the disguises inevitably melt away, you still want to blend in as well as you can. Yeah. So
Yeah, plus I don't think I would have the ability to change clothes yet, considering that when I do my Mighty Morphin Power Ranger move, I'm still wearing my same clothes.
You are, yes.
So it doesn't make sense if I were to change someone else's clothes. If I can't do it, they can't do it.
Yep, that's fair. All right, so, Zach is the one that actually ends up driving because River finds that it's very hard to drive in the outfit that she is currently in, seeing as she normally wears short shorts or jeans or not heels.
Weak.
Hey, she does her best.
I drive in heels when I have a fancy event.
This is River's basically first time fully wearing heels right now, so give her a break.
Remy can teach you.
Remy can't teach her how to drive in them that quickly.
Well, then I'll tell you an easy way to do it, Allie. Just take off the heels.
Yeah, that's honestly what I did one time when I was driving with heels, I'm not gonna lie.
Sometimes when my wedges are, I'm just like, nope, sorry, can't do it in these wedges right now.
So, you guys drive to this banquet, and it's like dawn. Dawn's the dark one, right? It's like going to dawn, or is dawn the one when the sun's coming up?
Dusk is when it's getting dark.
I'm an idiot. Okay, dusk. I am hot, not smart.
It's
hot,
okay.
not smart. Trademarked. So it's about dusk right now, and you're seeing people, like, all these people start to come in. A lot of these people are very obviously showing their mutant abilities off. Like, some have like a beautiful like shimmery glow around them. Others are using their extending powers that are very similar to River's and just like quickly going to where they need to go. Some people are showing off with like their fire powers and just like using that to like fly around and stuff. And it's just very much I'm going to show off my power, who has the biggest dick situation.
Oh my God, Allie, can I please use my power of wind so that when we're walking up there, we look like that catwalk and like the hair is blowing and we look.
So it's funny that you actually. It's funny that you mention your personal things, Remy, because we don't know what we're disguised as yet. So do you want to pick out maybe some of the NPCs that we've ever played with that we look like right now? Because we are disguised by you, aren't we?
Oh, okay. Yeah. I was thinking like in case like people like, especially since we have the assumption that Peter is here, I wasn't gonna pick people who are like blatantly obvious, like, you know, like, oh, that's so-and-so. They dress them up as so-and-so, you know? So I was going to do... I was gonna do like random NPC dude that I knew from my high school, you know? Like people that
Yeah, do you
Peter
want to
would
tell me
know.
about them?
Sure.
Yeah, do you want to tell me about them?
Sure.
Do you want to tell me who is who's getting that lovely?
Okay. I would imagine that Oswald would be one of the game ball people.
Game ball.
Game ball. Game ball.
Give me their names. Tell me what they looked like. I
Okay.
want to see where this goes.
Okay, so Oswald is going to be a person who was named Paul.
All right.
And he was 5 foot.
Paulswald.
What?
Paulswald.
Oswald. He was like 5'10", so average, but okay. He had a really nice set of dimples and some freckles on his face. Do you want me to be like he had a crooked nose and this kind of stuff, or do you want just like
I want
basic
you to give me like eyes. I need to give me build.
Okay.
This is fun.
Build, honky dude.
All right.
Eye color, a nice green.
Okay.
Crooked smile, dimples, freckles over the nose. Hair color was red.
Very sweet. And what are you doing for Michael?
Michael was going to be, Michael can be a guy named Steven.
Okay.
That she knew from high school. I can't put glasses on, but she'll imagine like glasses. Like she'll think of like this dude of what he looked like. He wore glasses, had really nice, pretty, because I love the color brown because my eye color is brown. Nice, pretty brown eyes. Was medium height, so like not super tall, but not super short. So I want to say like a 5'8", 5'7", around that height for a dude. Slimmer build, slim dude, and had blonde hair and had a scar on his I don't know, I'm trying to like think of attributes of some of you guys' characters so that it kind of still fits of what they would look like. Had like a little scar over his eyebrow.
Okay.
And then
is it safe to say that you made River into Izzy?
No, because I think that would be way too obvious for Peter. Okay. Like that would be like a bink bonk, like pick him out of a crowd. No, but she did think of someone else, another artsy kiddo. This child.
River is indeed a child.
This person, from high school, college, whatever we want to say, where she was remembering these people from, had really curly, wavy, dyed platinum gray hair. It was like really curly, very nice and beautiful. Had nice blue eyes. Mm-hmm. Was kind of tall, not too tall, so like a 5'5".
The complete opposite of River. I love this. Keep going.
Was a little thickalicious.
Okay.
And had a very like not. I don't want to say toothy, but like when she would smile, it'd be like dazzling. Like you know what I mean? Like boom.
Yep. All right.
I didn't want to say toothy. Toothy sounded like an insult.
And Remy, what are you turning yourself into?
Well, what about Shade? And Zach?
Okay, do you want to do Shade and Zach?
Yes, of course. They're obviously going to have to be incognito as well.
Yeah.
Zach is going to be... Oh, I didn't give a name to who River was. River's person was named...
Why am I waiting for like
Sandra?
Stephanie?
Sandra. And then the person that Zach is turning into was named Arthur. He was... Should I be super mean? Make him really dorky?
Well, seeing as he's going to be River's date, and you basically made River a bombshell. Keep going.
Carl from Jimmy Neutron.
I was thinking, Zach is going to be 4'10".
I fucking hate you.
Even
So
shorter.
bad. He can't fit into his suit if he's that short, you fucking bitch.
No, I won't be mean, I won't be cruel. But like he starts to shrink and then she's like, no. And then she thinks of another dude named Arthur. And he is like, he would be 5'11".
Okay.
Would be athletic build.
Okay.
Had one green eye and one silver eye.
Okay, that's hot.
Yeah, just to be cool. Had long dreadlocks.
All right.
Had long dreadlocks, and they were dyed the color, I want to say green for some reason. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's Remy's favorite color.
And Shade.
And Shade would be Mighty Morphin Power Rangered into a person named Kristen. Kristen was... Oh, sorry, train's coming by. Kristen was someone who was like about 5'2".
Okay.
Skinny mini, almost like a pixie. So like a smaller version of Shade.
So more of like a river build?
Yeah, more of a river build. Had jet black hair.
So river.
In a pixie cut.
Okay.
Like absolute pixie. And then had a nice pretty set again of nice brown bright eyes. Like that nice browny hazel color.
Okay. This was all practice for you to make NPCs for when you DM. You're welcome.
Oh, I'm great at coming up with like characters and stuff like that. But it doesn't look like we're going to make it there because y'all aren't following us. We have almost 1 month until this deadline, people. Get to it. I know I made an outrageous expectation of 5,000 followers.
And Remy, who are you turning yourself into? Because you know at this point that Peter's going to be looking for you.
Mm-hmm. And I made sure that I'm not wearing that bangle because I have a feeling it's like a tracker. I would imagine that... who could she be where she would still look like a bombshell in her outfit? And she would be like, oh, yeah, beautiful. She would be the person who was, what would be their name? Regina. And Regina had short curly hair.
Mm-hmm.
Red curly hair, and had a nice set of blue eyes. Had one dimple on one side, but no dimple on the other, and was a little bit shorter. So probably Remy's like 5'8", 5'9". So she'd probably be like average of like 5'5", and then a little bit of a thicker build than Remy because Remy's like athletic-y, like yoga fit, so probably a little bit thicker.
Okay. So you guys all now look like completely different people from Remy's past. Remy basically gave herself a small high school college reunion.
Woo!
And you guys can go out and head toward the party.
Hi guys, Elena here. I'm here to talk to you about this week's sponsor, Zencastr. When we first started off recording Dice Drop Evolution, it was, let's say, on brand as a chaotic mess. So when we first discovered Zencastr, we were beyond excited. We found out that they had crystal clear sound and gorgeous HD video, and it was perfect for us because we lived all in different time zones. You are able to separate the audio video tracks that record separately for guests and for your host. They're able to secure your cloud backup, and you never lose any of your interviews or storytelling. It is so easy to use that even a dingus like me, if I tried to actually edit on a podcast, it might be flawless. So what you can do is you can go on ahead over to zen.ai/Dice Drop Evolution or click the link down below and get 30% off your first 3 months with a pro account. Anyone can make a podcast with Zencastr. Bye, guys.
Hey, you there, listener. This is Allie, from that podcast that you're listening to right now. Well, if you're listening to us, you must be really into or interested in tabletop role-playing games. Well, from the makers and publishers of games like Mutants and Masterminds, that's the one that we play, Blue Rose, Dragon Age RPG, Fantasy Age RPG, and many more, Green Ronin Publishing and Dice Drop Evolution would like to give back to you all. So stock up and pick up some new games at greenronin.com and use the code DICEDROP at checkout to help save you some money. Again, that is greenronin.com and the code is DICEDROP at checkout. Have fun, friends.
You've just finished your masterpiece and are ready to unleash it onto the world as soon as possible in its most raw, untouched form. It's absolutely incredible. But wait, it's riddled with glaring grammatical gaffes, and you have no idea about how to make it stand out among a galaxy of other games. Let me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting, abduct your work at thespacejamber.cool. With 5 years of professional editing, copywriting, and social media marketing experience, I'm laser focused on making your games, books, and more out of this world. My constellation of clients include Penny for a Tale, The Wanderer's Tome, and even Fat Magic. So you know you're guaranteed a quality result. Again, contact me, Amber, at Space Jamber Wordcrafting for a free consultation at thespacejamber.cool. That's thespacejamber.cool.
Hey, Dice Drop fans! I am Emil from Double DM and also Ellie's online brother. No, we are not related by blood. The Double DM podcast is a discussion podcast where I and my co-host Niels discuss critical questions and give advice for DMs of all skill levels. Our discussions are themed to one singular topic every week and are around 1 hour in length while keeping the deep diving discussions alive. We have episodes on topics like music or battle map design, or more in-game topics like plot twists and death. You can find us on all big podcasting platforms under Double DM or on Twitter at DoubleDMPod.
Okay. We hitting the party up.
This is really where I had alcohol.
You're getting to it. The best way I can explain this building is it looks like a proper art museum gala. Like, it has the big stairs going up to the big building, and it looks really grand and extravagant, and there's like red drapes draping all of the windows, and there's like candelabras everywhere.
Oh, this is giving me Phantom of the Opera vibes.
It's more it's like more
Mask of the Red
Great
Death.
It's more the Great Gatsby, just with a more red tone.
Okay.
Masquerade!
There's no
Everybody
masquerade.
out on parade. I know, but that's the feeling. When you said candelabras, I was like, oh.
So, yeah, and everyone's wearing the respective colors of the white, the black, and like the hints of red, or some girls are choosing to do all red, or some guys are choosing to go like more red suit. It's just like a nice little mishmash, but everyone looks...
You say red suit, and all I can think of is like they all look like Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, exactly. Just like those two in the corner.
Hey!
So, as you guys are going up, there's a couple of people that you see are checking hands, and you see that they're just doing like a quick once over, and then they're going, show us your power, because they're not allowing anybody in there who isn't a mutant.
We needed that bracelet to get in.
Probably not.
So they're looking at all of everybody's hands and then going, show us your power. And we are going to start with Michael. They grab your hand first.
Oh, goody. I am so not liking this already, because I do not like being grabbed.
So they grab your hand, they inspect it, they touch like the bottom of your palm that goes to your wrist, they move it around, and then they go, just simply, show us your power.
How am I supposed to show him my power if most of my powers are based on senses?
Well, maybe you can like smell him and say like, I know what you have. Like you could say like, oh,
you
like,
have one that isn't senses.
I know, but I don't want to use it.
Alright.
Well, then just smell him and be like, I can name the last 5 people you were with in the last hour or something like that. That'd be something that a dog would know, right? Because I'm thinking of it like dog senses with like smell.
Oh, okay, I can go heat. I can use my heat sensing abilities.
Okay.
Does he have anything on him? Like, if I look up and down him, like that would be concealed?
He has what looks to be a taser in his back pocket that is definitely concealed. He has the obvious gun for protection. He has a microphone behind his ear where he's hearing what others are saying.
That one's kind of noticeable. I will bring up the taser in his back pocket, and hopefully that will let me in.
He takes the taser out, looks at it, looks at you, buzzes it a little bit, and he's just like, okay, but all of us have these. You may have seen one of us put it away.
Oh, this motherfucker.
You need to show me something big or else you're not getting in there, bud.
Fine, and he'll flash his shield.
He's just like, okay, that's what I was looking for, bud. Why couldn't you just do that to begin with? Get in there.
Yeah.
He pushes you away.
Oh, this motherfucker going to die.
There's a woman that takes your hand, Oswald. You can hear. I don't know. No one's saying each other.
Sir?
He looks at you and laughs.
I have a genuine smile on my face, like, come on.
He looks at you and goes, maybe I'll find you later and we can have a drink. He winks at you.
Oh, please, let's have that drink.
I'll find you later.
I'm gonna fuck this guy up.
With
correct
your
response
penis.
the correct response to that was, I'm gonna fuck this guy. All right, Oswald.
Yeah.
Your hand gets taken by a very strong-looking lady, and she inspects it and does the same motion that was given to Michael's, and she does the simple, show me your power.
Trying to figure out what to do.
I know exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna play my hand just yet.
I guess I'm gonna think about what my aunt said to me. And I'm gonna look at her and just like very intently in her eyes and say, I don't need to.
Okay. So when you say that, her arms sort of relax. She looks at you and she goes, you're right. I don't need to. Go in.
Thank you. And then I waltz in.
Shade is looking at you like, what the fuck?
I look at her and wink.
All right,
He's an actual
Remy.
Jedi mind trick.
These are not the droids.
All right, Remy. They grab your hand and do the same motions and then go, tell me your power. Show me your power. Sorry.
I don't know why, but immediately when you started asking the questions of like, show me your power, I, for some reason, if this doesn't tell you how unhinged I am, I immediately thought of that quote in Moana of, I eat my grandma. And I was like, I'm just going to turn into my...
Took an eye.
I'm just going to turn into a grandma. Like, I'm going to turn into my grandmother. And like turn into her because I don't want to show off the water powers just yet. And then I turn back into the form that I was before, not as Remy.
If you're going to do that, I need you.
Oh, is it going to be like a concentration check?
Yes, it is.
Damn it. If I did water, I'd also have to do a concentration?
Probably not.
Well, I don't want to tip my hand. I don't want them to know that I have water powers. Like, you know, like I want that to be like the thing where it's like, oh, she only has this one.
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just saying what the outcome is.
I know.
It depends on what outcome you're waiting for, BB.
What do I have to do?
You can take this out of the recording if you want, but has Remy fully figured out, or like at all figured out the wind thing yet?
No, not yet.
When she's angry. When she's angry or her emotions go a little bit.
Yeah, when I get flustered, that's when the powers tend to manifest.
Remy gets very anxious and some wind comes out of nowhere.
No. Okay, what do I have to roll? I have to roll an insight. What's my insight? Is it +6?
That's cool. You gotta roll it.
I know. Okay, well, I mean, it could be a hit or a miss. I got an 11 on the die, and I have a +6, so that is a 17, so I probably flicker. And so does everybody else. Because I didn't need that 18. I was so close.
Yeah, it's a little bit of flicker, and they kind of like look at you for a moment, and they look back, and they look at you, and they're just like, having a little bit of issues with your powers? Is that one new or something?
Yeah, just manifested.
Oh, alright, yeah. Get in there.
Oh my god, Allie, you're such a kind of benevolent DM. I was so ready to cry.
They don't know how your powers work. They don't know what the real you looks like. I'm going to let you guys in on something. I'm going to let you guys in on something that I wrote in my notes is, y'all aren't as important as you think you are.
I know that, but like we're doing this to make sure that in case Peter is here, he's not gonna try something.
You're not that important.
I know, but like there's also Peter and Astoria.
So Zach, if you look back, you can see Zach clearly showing them his like lightning bolts, and they like shove him in. You see River, but the way that she does it is she just, instead of doing her extendo powers, she kind of shimmers, like she makes her entire body shimmer that like light purple, and they go in, and Shade literally looks at them and then disappears in front of their eyes and then comes back and they shove her in. Okay, so you guys are in the party now. You have the choice. It cuts off, you guys have the choice. You guys can make the choice. You can plan right now. You can split up. You can stay together. You can mingle. You can do whatever you want. Tell me what's going on.
Well, sorry. I mean, it would make sense for us to split up, right?
It would.
Because we are a big group, and if we stick together in this group, it'll look kind of weird. Because we have 7 people?
Yeah.
Something like that.
So
6 people?
Yeah. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to have me, Michael, and Remy roll initiative. Kyle, you are going to go last in this instant, just so you're timing-wise. So if you, go off and you can't talk anymore, that'll just be it. So you're not in, middle of initiative.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Happy I could help. So it's going to be me, Michael, and Remy, and I will do Zach as well, because Shade is going to be with Oswald the entire time. Their dates. God, I am not rolling well.
So roll initiative.
Yep.
27.
Jesus Christ. All right. Remy?
I got a 13 plus 6, 19. You know, a normal number.
I intentionally built Michael to be a wall, and he's a wall.
I don't have any combat powers, so I had to make Oswald stupid.
I mean, if we do convince Allie to let us have, a
You
fourth and a fifth
punted a
power.
man. Excuse me, you don't have any offensive powers.
I punted a man because I had to. I don't have
I mean,
powers.
if we convince Allie to let us have a fourth and a fifth power, maybe she might be more inclined to, give you 2 offensive powers.
I don't know. That depends on how Allie's feeling.
I know. Allie, I want to ask this question. I want to ask this question, Allie. We wouldn't be gods. You just have to make the encounters harder.
We're gods.
We're not cosmic level yet.
Yeah, I would say
We're not Superman.
Yeah, I would probably say right now we're at where we would be in D&D, levels 10 through 12, around that range, where the combat starts getting more intense. But I do want to ask Allie, where you see us currently right now in the standing, if we had a pause screen and we could see game progression, how far are we in game progression? Because I remember the one time we asked James this, and this was early in the podcast, and he was like, about a quarter or a third of the way through, and we were 10 episodes in, and I was like, what?
We are, at this point, almost halfway through.
Okay.
Also, I just want to do this just to test. This isn't an actual roll. I just want to see. I want to roll one of my plus 20s just to.
Oh, give me 1 second. Just because I said we're almost halfway through doesn't mean that we're not going to have another year of this, because we're probably going to finish up this year and have a few months of the next year going into it, and then we will probably be done.
I know, that's why I gasped.
I don't have any offensive powers.
Well, that's
He
hammer,
says.
shield, and fighting, so...
I mean, okay, so I don't have any offensive powers, but if I use my shield to attack anybody, I could roll a 39. I mean...
Kyle, where is your shield?
I don't know if I really use it anymore, honestly.
Yeah, exactly. So shut up.
I just really have the hammer. I could put it on the nub hand.
You could put it on the nub hand.
Can we retcon and say that I put it on the nub hand?
No, because I don't know the last time you had your shield, and I think you left it in Eden, so fuck you.
Yeah, probably. Oh well.
Sometimes I'm an asshole.
I mean, you're a fair asshole.
Okay, so we are going to start with Michael. Hey, Michael, you were the first one, baby.
Yes.
All right, so this is what's going to happen, Michael.
Oh boy.
Hi, friends. Long time no talk. Sorry, this episode is a little bit late. Sometimes things happen and shit goes wrong and life is bad. But, we go through it every day of our lives and things get better as time goes on. I hope everybody's having a wonderful week. Despite everything that has happened, if you are listening to this from the future, I really hope things have gotten better. And if you don't fucking agree with the absolute outrage of women everywhere about the overturning of Roe v. Wade, kindly exit stage left and please let the door hit you on the way out, because honestly, fuck you guys. Yeah, that's what I have to say about that. My body, my choice, motherfuckers. Alright, enough about the anger. Yeah, that's just life right now. Everyone's a little bit angry, everyone's a little bit salty, and that's just gonna be how life goes sometimes. Anyways, hi, I hope everybody's having an okay time right now. I hope you guys are all dealing with everything mentally nicely. I'm again sorry this episode was a little bit late. Had my own shit that was going down. June was a wild month. Let's hope for a better July. So, hi. If you aren't following us on Twitter already, please follow us at days_drop. It's the best time to hear from us if shit like this happens. Like, oh no, I'm gonna be a day late on this upload, or if Kyle's ranting about politics on the Dice Drop Twitter, which happens more often than not, or we're just all screaming into the void at once because all four of us have access to that Twitter, and sometimes it's hard to tell who's talking, and I think that's what makes it chaotic and fun. You can follow us over there at dice_drop. If you want to get a hold of us even better and you don't really like social media, you can go check out our Linktree. Our Linktree has everything in it, guys, from our Twitter to our Discord to our merch shop to our Ko-fi. Those are the best ways to actually help support us. If you like what we do and you want to keep watching more stuff happen from us, you can run over to our Ko-fi and do a donate, or even become a member and get some extra content every so often. You can get some merch from us from our merch shop. Our merch shop has a bunch of cute shit in it, and you could just be sporting some Dice Drop merch. It'd be great. Yeah. And also, if you're looking to play some new games and you kind of want to get out of the whole D&D thing, you can pop over to greenrunstore.com, put in our promo code DiceDrop, and save 5%, I believe, on your purchase. That means like tax-free games. Hell yeah. Can't get better than that. Now, if you guys are wondering, hey Allie, when's the next episode gonna be? Is it actually gonna be out this time at the correct time? Probably, hopefully. The next episode's going to be out July 15th, which means it'll be 15 days away from Allie's birthday. Yay! Happy birthday, Allie! She's a Leo. Who knew? Okay, we'll see you guys then. Thanks, everybody. Love you. Bye. How is it more of a butt plug if it's in the shape of a tap light? A tap light's like a flat dome.
Flat dome? Then that's an well, an oni egg's more in the shape of an egg. This is more like it is now a breast implant.
Yep. It's a breast implant. There we go.
This is reminding me of a fun fact that I learned about the human butt. And turns out that the butt can stretch the anus can actually stretch
So you can
pretty
shove
wide.
Approximately about 2.5 raccoons inside your ass
Yes,
before it ruptured.
you can. Raccoons are very agile. They can climb right in there, no problem.
Did you also know that you can approximately have 47 octopuses inside your ass before that happens too?
That makes sense.
I just had to look. I just had to find my notes while you were having this conversation.
I talked about this with my 7C group, and I brought that up to them, and it was that exact point. So then we were talking about. Hold on, I think I wrote it down. Oh my god.
Do you keep these in the same notebook?
Yes.
That's a bad plan.
No, but if you need to know, this was our best fun fact yet. In case you need to know, if you want a duck to power a horse, you're going to need 131 ducks. But if you need ducks to power a car, you're going to need about 1,000 of them. I didn't write down the thing about how many. I think it was 47 octopuses can fit inside one's asshole before it ruptures.
I am scared now.
Kyle, why would you tell our fans that? Why would you go into our Discord, our actual
Because it's
Discord?
important information.
This is important information.
Going to our link tree. There's a link for our Discord, I guess. Don't go in there. Okay.
Did you put it in general or in horny jail?
General.
In general.
I wanted everybody to see it.
You should put at everyone.